Now, there is no secret that Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving are amongst the most talented point guards in the NBA, and for the large majority of both of their careers, their skill sets have often been compared more than any other point guards in the league. And the history between these two dates back all the way to 2015, where they met in the finals. And for a short period of time following the events of the 2016 NBA Finals, there were a lot of people saying that Kyrie Irving is a better overall player than Stephen Curry. And that couldn't be even further from the truth, but there are a lot of believers in that statement. Recently, Kevin Durant liked the post that stated Kyrie Irving is a more skillful player than Stephen Curry. And this was no shock to me because Kevin Durant in the past has been very vocal about what he thinks about Kyrie Irving's skill set. And he's played with both of these guys and currently plays with Kyrie Irving, who he has a better friendship and relationship with. And based off of how Kevin Durant speaks of Stephen Curry, he just looks at Steph as a teammate who he won multiple championships with. And being as though he has played with these two players, he has a better understanding of what these two guys are good at and what they're not. But everybody else has eyes, just like Kevin Durant. So what he sees is not what everybody else sees. So let's get into that. Who is more skilled? Now, I refuse to get into who is the better player. I think that is very disrespectful to the legacy of Stephen Curry. So we're just going to keep skill as the main objective, which is definitely debatable. Now, when it comes to the statistical categories, Stephen Curry almost beats Kyrie Irving in every category. And when you line up their career stats side by side, the numbers don't lie. He averages more points, rebounds, assists, and steals than Kyrie Irving. Their field goal percentage is the same, but Curry has a better three-point percentage and a better free throw percentage. And furthermore, when it comes to finishing at the rim, Kyrie is often looked at as the better finisher because of the degree of difficulty he is able to execute his layups. And Curry in his own right is very graceful at the rim as well. But the popular opinion is that Kyrie Irving is the better finisher at the rim than Steph Curry. But he shoots a lower percentage at the rim in his career. Curry for his career has shot 65% from 0 to 3 feet, as opposed to Kyrie Irving, who shoots a career 61% from the same distance. But from the eye test, I believe Kyrie Irving is the more skillful finisher at the rim, but he's not the better finisher at the rim. And that is measured by the statistics, which clearly shows that Steph is better at finishing. But not in every case does efficiency equal better. And in this case, Curry is nearly as skillful as Kyrie Irving above the rim. But from my personal preference and opinion, I believe Kyrie Irving is the better finisher at the rim. The skill, the finesse, the body control mid-air just can't be ignored. And those are the things that I think separates Kyrie Irving's finishing ability from Steph Curry's finishing ability. But Steph Curry's finishing ability is not far off from Kyrie Irving's, and he does shoot a better percentage at the rim. But you can't go wrong with either guy, and they are both very skilled at the rim. Now, when it comes to versatility, neither one of these guys are really good on the defensive end, but these two are very good at creating their own shot and creating shots for teammates. And I would say in that department, Stephen Curry is better than Kyrie Irving. Not only does he average more assists, but his style of play is more unselfish than Kyrie Irving's, and he is able to be dominant moving off the ball or on the ball. And Kyrie has shown the ability this season with James Harden that he can move well off the ball, but not as well as Steph. Now, who is the better shot creator? Who is the better person at creating their own shot? Kyrie is one of the 5 best isolation players in the game, so creating a shot is what he specializes in. And Curry is masterful when it comes to creating space, but he isn't the isolation type player, and he very well can be. He does create his own shot very often, but not as often as Kyrie Irving. And for those who might not be getting what I'm saying that to say this: Kyrie is more ball dominant than Stephen Curry. Therefore, he needs the ball to create his shot, and Steph Curry doesn't. Steph can move off the ball and score at a high rate. But when I think of shot creating, I think of Kyrie Irving because, like I said before, that is what he specializes in. He can put the ball on the floor and create a shot very, very well. And he has a plethora of moves in his bag, whether it be from the mid-range, inside, or out. And often it can be very Kobe-esque. Shout out to Kobe. Now, being as though Kyrie has so many offensive skills and abilities, and his offensive skills are very versatile, a la Kobe Bryant, having a great mid-range game, turnaround game, you name it. Great footwork, great inside ability, great outside ability. I would have to say Kyrie Irving is the better shot creator. Now with shooting, I think that goes without saying. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time from any distance. Now let's just admire some of that work. Now for ball handling, the skill that is most compared between Kyrie and Curry, and something that was highly praised by the great Allen Iverson, who was recognized as the pound-for-pound best ball handler of his time, and is praised in his own right of being arguably the pound-for-pound best ball handler of all time. Now this debate can cause a fight. Curry and Kyrie are not only the best ball handlers of today, but they are considered as arguably the best ball handlers of all time. Now, I took the time to go on my search engine and look up various rankings of the best ball handlers of all time. And out of the 3 ranking lists that I found accurate enough, both Curry and Kyrie were in the top 5 of best ball handlers of all time, with Kyrie being ranked the greatest ball handler of all time in 2 out of those 3 lists, and Curry wasn't that far behind, remaining in the top 5. But contrary to popular belief, Kyrie Irving is the better ball handler between the two, and this is from the eye test, but Steph Curry is right behind him. Now a choice has to be made here on who is the more skilled player, and I'm going to go with Kyrie. Now this doesn't mean by any means that he is a far more skilled player than Curry or a better player than Curry, which he definitely is not. I would just give him the edge. Now I have to state this: Jordan is a far greater player than Kobe Bryant, but nobody is saying that Jordan is more skilled than Kobe, and that's how I look at Kyrie and Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is the greater player, but he's just not more skilled. So Kevin Durant was definitely correct. But what he should do is put more respect on Steph Curry's name, because he is one of the most skilled players in the history of the NBA. But in the comment section below, you guys let me know who you think is the more skilled player. Make sure you leave a like if you like this video. Make sure you definitely subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you for watching. If you guys haven't already left, make sure you guys check out one of these 2 videos and make sure you subscribe.